If you want to get into the series, now is your chance because Something is Killing the Children issue 1, the archive edition, just dropped this week. Oh, and did I mention that this is actually going to be a Netflix series? This is essentially a reprinting, or rather a replica of the first issue that came out over 5 years ago. What if I told you that monsters are real? Only kids could see them. Kids actually manifest them by believing too much in scary stories. So maybe don't tell your little sibling ghost stories at the campfire. There is a secret organization of monster hunters called the Order of St. George, but they are morally corrupt. They're the bad guys. You see, they care more about keeping monsters a secret than actually saving people. They're constantly killing off witnesses, and if the only people who could see monsters are children, then something is killing the children, and that thing is monsters and monster hunters. Oh, and did I mention that there's a sorting system in this monster hunting organization? There's a bunch of different mask colors, and they all mean something else, and it's so incredibly cool. And that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to lore in this series. This story follows Erica Slaughter, who grew up in the Order and is a monster hunter, and is doing everything she can to fight the Order from the inside. She's doing this by saving as many kids as she can. She's breaking rules to save as many lives as possible. So now's your chance to pick up issue 1 because it has not been printed in 5 years and it's so hard to find a first issue. If we want to compare comic books to TV shows, then an issue 1 would essentially be an episode 1 of a show. Single issues collect into volumes, which is like 5 issues per volume. It's like a completed story arc. So if this is an episode, then a volume is a completed season. Then you also have books, which are like deluxe hardcovers, which collect multiple volumes, and these are great ways to binge the series. But that's a big commitment cost-wise and time-wise. So first issue is a great way to just dip your toes into the series and see if you like it. And since this is essentially a replica of the first issue with the original cover, this is also great for collectors. It makes a lot of sense that SIKTC was picked up by Netflix for a series because it reads like a Netflix live action series. It's so incredibly cinematic. And Erica Slaughter is just such a captivating character. I mean, the character is really what hooked me to the series, and then the lore and the ever-expanding universe and the Order and everything. It's just incredible. Then there's also the spin-off House of Slaughter, which focuses more on the Order of St. George itself. Something is Killing the Children, the archive edition issue 1 is out this week, so definitely be sure to grab it. Find a local comic book shop near you with the comic book shop locator on the screen. And happy reading and happy collecting. And remember, maybe lay off the scary stories around little kids, because they might accidentally manifest a monster and get a lot of people killed.